Burkina Faso is under new military rule today after rebel soldiers ousted the democratically elected president, Marc Christian Kabore. The move was met with widespread celebrations across the capital, but the EU has called for the immediate release of the president. Ronald Cato, my colleague from our sister service, African News, has been following the story. Ronald, good to see you there. What do we know about the fate of the president right now?
Well, what we know since Monday is that President Kabore is under military custody. He was taken from his residence late Sunday, and he's in the hands of the military. In the evening Monday, the state broadcaster published a letter of resignation attributed to him, in which he said he was leaving power in the interest of the country. His Twitter account also stopped posting 19 hours ago, so that suggests he's under detention of sorts. There are new rulers, as you said, in Burkina Faso. They call themselves the Popular Movement to Restore and Safeguard, and they are headed by a lieutenant colonel named Sandaogo Damiba.
Okay, the events transpired so quickly, this transfer of power, if you like. Can we say that this uprising was therefore popular?
Well, on Monday evening, there were several dozen people in the streets chanting, for the military. There are rallies planned today, Tuesday, so that suggests that the coup leaders are getting a relatively good reception. But you could also argue talks that the army is making political capital, or trying to make political capital out of the popular anger and discontent that's existed in the country since 2015 over insecurity. So, popular or not popular, I think the army for now is, saying the words that the civilians in Burkina Faso want to hear.
Okay, so how then closely then do the events of the last few days compare to events of other coups in the region of recent times?
I think one example that comes to mind is neighboring Mali. The reasons that were given by the coup leaders then to justify the overthrow of President, the late now, Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta in August of 2020 was that he had failed in the fight against a militant insurgency in the north and east of the country. The coup leaders in Burkina Faso gave the same reasons when they began their revolt on Sunday. They said that they needed more men, they needed more resources, and they demanded the sacking of top defense chiefs. These are really the same reasons that the junta in neighboring Mali gave. So it's safe to argue that there are similarities between the violent transfer of power in Mali and Burkina Faso. It's all connected to the capacities of the governments that have since been overthrown in confronting the militant insurgency in both countries.